Students, we are going to take my Black Friday. We are going to listen to our text and we are going to notice that some of the sentences are missing. We are going to supply them later on after we are going to listen to the text. Please concentrate while you are listening because you are going to think about these questions. Where did the writer go on Black Friday? When is Black Friday and why did he go there? Please follow and listen.
Module 6. Shop till you drop. 6a. Read. B. Read the text again. 6 sentences are missing. Complete the gaps 1 to 6 with the sentences A to G below. There is one extra sentence which you do not need to use.
My Black Friday. I'm on the news. If I sit up in my bed, I can see the television screen. At the bottom of the screen it says, Black Friday disaster, shopper injured. I turn the sound up.
The teenager was taken to hospital with a broken leg and several cuts and bruises.
The reporter is saying,
He will be kept under observation, but is expected to make a full recovery.
well, at least that's good news. I move my head so that I can see round the cast on my leg.
So, the first sentence, I move my leg so that I can see round the cast of my leg. Okay, let's go on.
They're playing the video from this morning, and I want to watch it. The video shows hundreds of people in front of the electronics shop.
Okay, so where did the writer go on Black Friday? Yes. Did you notice the last sentence? He says that the people were gathered, hundreds, in front of the electronics shop. So the writer went to the electronics shop. Now, what was the writer doing at the very beginning of the text? He was doing what? He was eating, playing, or he was doing what? Yes, again, he was watching TV, while he suddenly found himself on the head news lines with a broken leg and the news about his injury. Okay, let's go on, please.
It's 6 a.m., not really light yet, but that doesn't stop them.
So, the second sentence, it's 6 a.m., not really light yet, but that doesn't stop them. Stop who? The writer or the people gathered by hundreds in front of the electronic shops? Yes, because once you heard about a sale anywhere for clothes, for devices, for smartphones, you go rushing to the electronic shop to take your share, right? So people were hundreds, and that's what happened back on Black Friday. Let's go on.
They've been there all night, watching and waiting. The shutters over the door start to move upwards.
So, how long have they been waiting? How long? 1 hour? 2 hours? 3 hours? No, they have been there all night. Doing what? They have been watching and waiting with excitement and pleasure that they are going to have their share. Let's go on.
But they clearly aren't going fast enough. The people who are closest dive underneath and manage to crawl on their hands and knees until they reach the bright light on the other side.
Can you imagine? From their excitement and pleasure, the people who were standing in front of the shutter's door, they had to crawl on their hands and knees like babies to go to find their way inside the electronic shops to take their shares, to find the lowest prices they can get to get their devices. Okay, let's go on.
It's Black Friday, the day when shops open early and offer huge sales on a limited number of items.
Why do people rush and crowd and even crawl on their hands and knees? If there are lots of products and all the products have got sales. So are they going to crawl? Are they going to push each other? No. But only because few or limited numbers of items have huge sale, they have to push each other to crowd, to even fight. Some of them got hurt, injured, with broken legs like our writer. Let's go on.
My friends had been enthusiastic about it and tried to...
Excuse me, enthusiastic. We took this word before. Yes, it means that from their excitement, they don't know how to react. They are only pulled or pushed by their passion for taking the thing.
persuade me to accompany them. I didn't want to let them down, so I agreed. When we headed down to the electronics shop the evening before, the queue had already begun forming. We sat in line, wearing warm coats to protect us from the chilly late November night, and talked and ate snacks.
So, have you noticed that the Black Friday occurred or happened when? Late January, late October? When? Yes, again, late November. But was it cold? Was it hot? Warm? Was it spring? No. It was chilly late November. It was very cold. They even took blankets. They talked all night and they ate snacks. But what about his friends? They were pushed by their enthusiastic to go where? To go where? To the electronics shop. Yes, and they tried to persuade him, to convince him. Hey, come, let's go with us. Come and go with us. It will be fun. So he finally agreed and they headed down to the shop. Let's go.
Then later, as the sky began to get lighter, the mood changed.
So, number 3. Then later, as the sky began to get lighter, the mood changed. They were just having talks and chats together at night, and once the light went bright, what happened? Their mood changed. Thinking about their mood. Were they sad? Were they happy? Were they overwhelmed, thrilled, excited? Let's see.
We started to move, to get ready. Once the doors were opened, we were carried along by the crowd. We weren't given enough time to look around.
So, what happened once the doors were opened? They were carried along by the crowd. That means that they can't touch the ground by their feet. They were moved and they were pushed by the crowd.
People ahead were already grabbing boxes from the shelves.
Number 4, people ahead were already grabbing boxes from the shelves. They were not even looking, they just take a glance, a quick look at the prices. Yes, it has sales. Then they grab the thing. Do they stop thinking, do I need this thing or not? No, just they are grabbing things, grabbing boxes just for sale.
They seemed to know where to go and which bargains to choose. My friends and I didn't know where to head first. It was a beginner's mistake.
Yes. What mistake have they made? They were just beginners. It's their first time to go to sail. That's why they didn't know where to go, what to grab. But people, all the crowd, knew exactly where to go and what bargains they should take. Okay? With lower prices. Bargains means goods with lower prices. They go direct to it and they grab it.
We hadn't checked out the area in advance. Around us, people screamed with excitement and fought over different bargains. There were huge discounts on everything around me.
Yes, everything around him, there were huge discounts, but he didn't know where to start and where to go. That's what was his mistake. Okay, let's go and see for number 5. Let's hear it.
Quick, just pick something.
My friend shouted.
Quick, just pick something, anything, my friend shouted. So, did they decide before going there to take this thing? No, I'm going to take the smartphone and the TV, or I'm going to take the TV and radio, or I'm going to take the vacuum, even anything electronic? No, just if you find anything, just grab it, even if you don't need it. Because from the very beginning they did a mistake that they were beginners, they didn't know where or what to grab.
I reached for a tablet with a 60% off sticker. Great value for money. But I wasn't fast enough. Someone pushed past me, and before I could react, the box had been snatched out of my hands.
So, the only thing that he put his eyes on was a laptop. I think that's what he needed. But what happened then? Did he take it safe and go home? No. He was pushed and even smashed on the floor, and the box was snatched from his hands. Snatched, grabbed by force.
What happened next was my own fault. I was determined to put up with the aggressive shoppers and get a tablet. So, I tried to stay put. People pushed forward, but my feet stayed where they were. Then someone stepped on my foot, and I lost my balance and fell down.
So, how did he have a broken leg? How did our writers have a broken leg? He tried to stand back to their fight and their push. He stayed still in his place. With all this huge force over him, someone stepped on his feet, so he lost his balance and then he fell down. But did the crowd stop when they found him on the floor? No, they stepped on him and they went go on, everyone taking and grabbing all the goods they can find. They didn't care about him lying on the ground.
They didn't stop. I don't know if they didn't see me or if they just didn't care. But the crowd kept moving over me, focused only on what they could get their hands on. I could hear someone shouting, even over the noise of the shoppers, and an alarm went off. Oh, good, I thought. At least I'd been seen. The last thing I remember was a sharp pain in my leg, and everything went dark.
Module 6.
Okay, that means that he fainted. Okay, he lost his conscious. He laid down on the ground. Now let's check our answers together. Yes, wait a minute. Yeah, here. Number 1, C. Number 2, F. Number 3, A. Number 4, G. Number 5, E. Number 6, B. Let's move to the next exercise, please. Look at the highlighted phrasal verbs in the text and to try to guess what they mean. Then match them with the meanings A to F. Okay, let's see here. We took these words, remember, the vocabulary, the vocab. Yes, here. Let me put this down for you. Okay, here. Sit up. What do I mean by sit up? Is it to examine something carefully, to increase the sound power which is produced by a piece of equipment, to disappoint somebody by not doing what you were expected to do, to rise from lying down to a sitting position, to start to make noise, to accept something that is unpleasant, annoying, without complaining. Yes. So you say that number 1, sit up. D. Okay. Keep this in your mind and we are going to check at the end of the exercise. Okay, number 2. Turn up. Okay, to increase the sound power which is produced by a piece of equipment. What about let down? Yes, again, to disappoint somebody by not doing what you were expected to do. How about check out? Is it to start to make noise? Or to examine something carefully? What do you think? Again, you're right. It's number 8, to examine something carefully. Put up with. Put up with. To accept something that is unpleasant, annoying, without complaining. Excellent. What about go off? Go off. Yes, to start to make noise. Let's now check our answers together. Excellent. Sit up. D. Number 2, turn up. B. Let down. C. Check out. A. Put up with. F. Go off. E. I hope you have understood the lesson. I hope that you enjoyed our discussion. Thank you very much. See you soon.